All right. What is good, everybody? It is the godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay. We are back with a PC unboxing. I am building another PC. This is my streaming PC. I currently have a streaming PC, which I'm sitting at right now, but it's basically an office PC. And this PC is about 10 years old. It's been handling the load, but I think this, for instance, when I do my racing streams and I do the intro video, it does it does get choppy. But not only am I building this as a streaming PC, I'm also building it as a backup gaming PC because in the case of my Alienware. For those of you who've been following me for a while, my gaming PC was an Alienware Aurora R9. I've upgraded it several times from a 2070 to a 3070. I've upgraded the CPU from an i5 to an i7. Yo, Brown, what's up? I've upgraded the CPU a few times from an i5 to an i7 to an i9 9900K. And in the case when I got to the i9, I definitely, each time I saw a noticeable jump, but when I got to the i9, occasionally the PC was crashing and I was getting the blue screen. And it was suggested to me that maybe the BIOS needs to be updated. And I downloaded an update that I thought was the BIOS, and it basically killed the PC. And I was trying to figure out what was wrong with it for a few days, and then that's what prompted me to build Voltron, because I said, all right, I'm not going to send this Alienware out to be fixed. I'm just going to build a new PC. So I spent a bunch of money getting parts to build Voltron, as that PC is named. I stayed with the 3070 that was in there, and I went with an i9 12900K for the CPU. 1,000-watt power supply and all that stuff. So it was a beast, but I wanted more. So I eventually, last week I just got hold of a 3080 Ti, and now, long story short, my gaming PC is complete. It's also added 32 more gigs of RAM. It has 64 gigs of RAM, i9 12900K, 3080 Ti. Two M.2 drives, a Samsung 980 Pro and a Samsung 970 Evo. Darkensaw, what's up? You realize, actually, Darkensaw, I'm building a streaming PC. This PC, I was eventually going to get to that, but now I'm just saying it. I'm building a streaming PC, and it's also going to be my backup gaming PC, and it's not going to be near as strong as my gaming PC in there. And so that's what we're going to get to. Now I'll show you what parts I'm going to be using. Man, we upgraded at the same time, basically. And then, hey, Dark, so I'm glad you're back too, man. I hope you get back to streaming more races, man, because we need to see more brothers racing, man. And I definitely miss your content. So to bring you guys up to speed, I'll repeat it again with the gaming PC that I built. It's got a 3080 Ti. Dan Socks, hey, just watch your Uncle Floyd's video again. Cool, appreciate it. So to bring you up to speed again, PC's got a NVIDIA 3080 Ti, 64 gigs of RAM at 3600 hertz, an i9 12900K, 1000-watt power supply, a MSI, I believe, Z690A motherboard DDR4. Is water cooled. MSI water cooler, and a ton of lights. It looks like a carnival. This PC is going to have some lights too. And then for my gaming PC, I went with the Corsair 5000D Airflow, which has incredible airflow. The PC does not run hot. And with my gaming PC, the performance that I'm getting is incredible. Ham, is it built yet? Nope, I just got home with the parts. I'm going to wait until tomorrow to build it because I asked my son if he wants to join in. So he said yes, so I'm going to wait until tomorrow to build it. When he comes over, I'm just unboxing the parts right now. But when I build it tomorrow, I could stream it, but it could be incredibly boring watching me trying to explain something to my son before we do it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna unbox it and have a good look at the motherboard and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this PC that I'm building here, it's not going to be near as powerful as my gaming PC. I'm actually going. You got a Micro Center near you? No, I went to Best Buy. So, as far as my gaming PC goes, everything in my gaming PC came from Best Buy except the 3080 Ti. Because I got that off of eBay. I paid a scalper. The 3080 Ti retails. The Nvidia one retails for $1,200. I paid $1,400 for it on eBay. I wanted it that bad, and the performance on that is incredible. So much to the point that it's only within a few frames of the 3090. So I mean, between the 3080 Ti, the 3090, and the 3090 Ti is not that big of a jump between the three. So I don't see any point in upgrading my 3080 Ti. Therefore, my gaming PC Ultra, also named Voltron, is complete. This PC right here is going, again, this is going to be a streaming PC, but I'm putting enough in it that it's going to be a gaming PC as well. Wow, y'all is better than Best Buy near me. Y'all got options. Y'all got a good deal. Not too bad. So, with this PC, I'll show you the parts and then I'll unbox them. So we'll start with the parts that I've taken out of my Alienware, and this is naturally this is a SATA drive, a Seagate Barracuda 1 terabyte drive that was in the damn, my hands all dry and ashy and shit. This was in my Alienware Aurora R8. I'm going to use this as 1 terabyte, being that I'm using this as a streaming PC. There's not going to be a ton of games on this PC the way it is with Voltron. This is the RTX 2070 that was in my Alienware PC. This is going to be the GPU. So, Great Tantrum, he's separating his gaming and streaming to offset the performance cost to his gameplay. Yes. So the streaming PC is going to serve multiple purposes. During the week, it's going to be used as a streaming PC. On the weekends, when my son comes over, for instance, my son and I, we like to play Contractors, and we like to play the PC version so we can get the PC version in all its PC glory. But because I only have one gaming PC here, one of us is on the gaming PC and the other is playing from the Quest. I want both of us to be able to play from the gaming PC. So when my son comes over on the weekends, the streaming PC will also serve as a gaming PC, and it won't matter which one we're on. Games like I think games like Contractors, it's VR games are more demanding than flat screen games, but I do not feel that Contractors is one of the more demanding PC VR games. So yeah, this PC is going to be serving double duty. So again, this is the 2070 that was in the Alienware, and we're going to roll with that for the GPU. For the CPU fan, we are going with the Cooler Master, and this is an RGB. Here, let me see if that. Yeah, there we go. I took my old gaming PC and covered it to the streaming PC. My Alienware went to the living room for the family. What kind of Alienware did you have, Darkest Saw? So yeah, this is a Hyper 12. It's also a RGB. So yes, this gaming PC, this streaming PC will have pretty lights, just like Voltron. So so that is the CPU cooler. Probably over time, I will probably upgrade and put a water cooler in there, but for now, just to get up and running, this is what we're going to go with. This was only $50. Said Black Edition, keep it in the fam. Next up, we are going with the Thermaltake Smart Series power supply. This is a 700 watt power supply, whereas the power supply on my gaming PC is a 1000 watt Corsair power supply. Fatal Mephisto, what is good, my guy? So this power supply is going to be enough to run that 2070. Because the power supply that was in my Alienware is a 800 watt power supply, and I just recently, my son's PC, his power supply kicked the bucket. So I put a 700 watt power supply in his PC, and he's running the 3070 that I used to have. Once I bought the 3080 Ti, I gave my son my 3070 that was in the PC, and that 700 watt power supply is running his PC like butter. He is absolutely loving it, and I just bought him a Valve Index too to go along with his Knuckles controllers and his lighthouse and his light bases. Big Cloud, what is good? This is going to be my PC guy. This is going to be my PC build. Big Cloud, this is going to be my streaming PC as well as my backup gaming PC. So when my son is coming over, we'll have two PCs to play on. So it won't be near as powerful as my gaming PC, but it'll be enough. So we also have a couple of extra RGB Corsair fans. So I don't know how many RGBs that this case is going to come with. We're going to unbox all this stuff. I'm just showing you the stuff before I unbox all of it. I mean, this was already open from my gaming PC when I built my gaming PC, because my gaming PC has about 3, 6, 9, 10. Just RBG fans. My gaming PC has 10 fans. And then if you include the fan that's in the power supply, the fans that's in the GPU, the fan that's in the pump, I think it has a total of 14 fans. My gaming PC has a total of 14 fans, and it's water cooled. Next up, we have the motherboard. For this, we went with the Z490A Pro. Now, I almost made a huge mistake with the motherboard. MSI at Best Buy had two motherboards. They seemed to be different motherboards, but they were priced the same. And I was thinking, why are these motherboards the same price, even though they're different motherboards? Well, I wasn't paying attention. When I got to Best Buy, the one that I originally had my eye on, just before I was about to buy it, at the last second, I saw it was an AMD motherboard when I meant to get an Intel motherboard. So this is the Intel motherboard, and it's actually $20 more than the AMD motherboard. It just happened to be on sale. So this motherboard normally sells for $180. I got it on sale for $150. Might have been 160. So yeah, it might have been 160. So the motherboard on my gaming PC is a Z690A Pro, and that motherboard. Can we see the gaming PC? I haven't seen it, or post some pics later. Just a minute. Let me see if I have a pic on file. 1 second here. Because the gaming PC is in that room. So 1 second, I'm looking here. I know I posted a picture of it on Twitter before. Okay, give me a second, and I didn't mean to do that. Close, 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 close. Meant to go to Microsoft Edge. Oh, you know what? Dark and Saw. I can DM you a picture of the PC, of my gaming PC. So yeah, I'll do that, Dark and Saw. I'll DM you a picture. So, lastly. So the last piece of the puzzle is the case. And for this, we are going with another course here. This is the 220T RGB mid-tower case. It'll be interesting to see how big this case is, because the case, the 5000D airflow that my gaming PC is, that's considered a mid-tower case, and it's actually a pretty big case. I consider it to be a full-size case. So how about let's go ahead and get the unboxing. Let's start with that. Let's start with this. And I will stand right here. Damn, and it's warm too. Hold on, folks. I gotta turn on the AC. It's warm. And for those who want to see some ACC, I will be streaming ACC sometime tonight. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm planning on staying up all night. So if you want to check out some ACC at the conclusion of this, Team Maximus. Actually, Team Maximus, that's the name of the gym I used to work out at. I still have my gym membership. I just haven't been in there in about a year. So, let's turn this over. See what we got. Yeah, this looks more like a mid-tower case. This looks more mid-tower than the 5000 airflow. So let me see. Oh yeah. Holy smokes. Yeah, this case is going to have pretty good airflow, because it's like a mini version of the 5000D that I got. So you see right there, and this has three fans. Pull that off. So yeah, this has three fans. I think they're all the RGB fans because this is an RGB. So yeah, it came with three fans. That 5000D airflow that I bought, for as big as that case was, it had one fan in the front, one fan in the back. That was it. This has... Oh, wait a minute. That explains that. So it looks like we got... Oh, I see here. So I will need one of those fans. So we got three fans in the front. Hold your horses on opening the motherboard box. I think you might have the wrong gen board for your 9. No, I'm not gonna put that 9900K in there because I don't trust it. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the i5 9600K that was originally in my Alienware. And not only that, when I typed in motherboard, I made it a point to type in the 1151A 51A chipset motherboard. I made it a point to type that in there. So this should be fine. I'm hoping. I hope you don't break my heart and say this ain't gonna fly. But okay, so I see what's going on here. So it's actually a good thing I got some extra fans because so I see what's going on here. It's got three fans in the front, but it doesn't have one in the back. But this is right here. That's where I can put one of those fans at. So this fan will actually have this fan will have 5 lights. You know, three in the front, one in the back, and then the other one from the cooler. So let's put this back on. So yeah, not a bad case. So we'll look inside the case here for a second. So I want to see what we got. And this case is normally $125. It was $15 off. So we got all your, naturally you got all your plugs and stuff. So the big thing that I'm really concerned about is this. So I'm a little bit concerned about this fitting in here, but I think it should fit. So yeah, I like this. Good airflow. This is gonna have good airflow. Good airflow. So we'll put the glass back on there. Next thing we can unbox is the CPU fan. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Ooh, shoot. Even with this being a mid tower, still gonna be a little bit bigger than my current PC stream, my streaming PC. And the other thing, only thing that bothers me about that case is that the glass isn't tinted, whereas on my gaming PC, the glass is tinted. So let's go ahead and unbox the cooling fan, CPU fan. Okay, so we got brackets and a cord in here. And I think, you know, the i9 12900K that I had to specifically, or rather Ham did it for me, we had to specifically look for that chipset. We had to make sure we got a motherboard for that chipset, and we also had to make sure that we got a water cooler for that chipset. But I think now that the i9 12900K has been out for a while, I think some of these, I think now manufacturers are packing brackets. So, did you pick up a capture card, or are you going to run NDI? Yeah, I'm going to run NDI. Because the truth of the matter is, NDI works just fine with what I'm doing right now. So, now this is the part I'm not understanding. So this is the CPU cooler right here. So I'm not quite understanding how to put that on, but I will read the instructions. So it looks to me like, Lincoln, I'd love to see you play Half-Life VR game or even Beat Saber. I used to play a lot of Beat Saber back in the days, Dan Sock, but I got tired of getting hit with the copyright claims, and then it would get blocked. Half-Life Alyx, I was playing that. I think I got about 3/4 through it. but haven't finished it yet. But I will get back to it and I will stream it. Oh. Oh yeah, so it's got enough brackets. So it's gonna look weird. So it looks to me like MSI motherboard Z940. Yeah, that's the motherboard. Just a second. Yeah, that's it. That's the motherboard, Ham. So if you're still here, yeah, that's the motherboard right here, the Z490A Pro. So when I typed in motherboard, that's the supported CPU list. Going to retype. Thanks for keeping me company. Link it in chat. When I'm down, these videos mean a lot, and I don't feel so down with y'all. Hey, I really appreciate that. I know that feeling. Guy Code was good. Long time no see to you. So I think Ham is giving me the green light on the motherboard. So yeah, we will open that too. Let's go ahead and crack open the power supply. So this is a 700 watt power supply. Only $50. $50. So yeah, with this being a little bit cheaper power supply, looks like all the plugs are still attached to the power supply itself, whereas the power supply within my gaming PC, it's got a bunch of plugs, a bunch of ports, and you plug the cords into them. So you're still hanging around, C Slim? Appreciate it, brother. So, wait a minute. Okay, so there's the screws. So yeah, I'm not even gonna bother peeling this plastic off. And you want to use the 9700K, that motherboard's LGA 1200 socket. So no, don't open the motherboard box if it's easier to swap it. No. Ham, I'm going to use the i5 9600K. The i5. I'm sorry, the i5. But I specifically typed in 115A motherboard. So CPU supports. Oh shit. Yeah, looks like we got the wrong motherboard. Z. Oh, this is a 490. So we got the wrong motherboard. Yeah, I'm seeing that now. It says it right there. Where my thumb's at. Supports 10th gen Intel Core, and then right there the socket is LGA 1200. But I specifically typed in LGA. I specifically typed in 1151. So hold on. Let me go to the Best Buy website. Oh shit. Yeah, we got a huge problem. Yeah, we got a big problem. Still here, put you on big TV. Love watching unboxing videos. Thanks. So yeah, so it turns out that okay, so I'm showing you right here that I specifically typed in 1151 LGA motherboard. I specifically typed that in, and that 490 came up in the search. Oh crap. Socket AM4. Yeah, we got a big problem here. Because it looks like the MSI B550, that was the one I almost bought by mistake, but that's an AMD motherboard. So I'm looking this up. Expansion slots, USB. Huh. Internal connectors. So I guess it doesn't matter because try search for Z390. Yeah, I'm going to return it. I got no choice. Z490. Damn, I am screwed. I am screwed. Damn, this is an embarrassing unboxing video. See your shopping menu. My own sale. Fuck. Might end up having to get one off of eBay. Well, or look to get a cheap 10th gen Intel CPU. That I don't want to go that route again, Ham, because right here, this is that i9 900K that I bought off of eBay, and we know how that turned out. Was having issues with it, ran that update through it, and it killed the PC. Damn. Damn. Here, wait a minute. I know what I could do. $550. Nope. LGA 1200. Damn. Yeah, the only one they had was $75 and it's sold out. Damn. There's also H310 motherboards, which I think are cut down Z390 motherboards. C Slim. No, I'm not gonna get a 10th gen CPU because I already spent more money than I wanted to. I was trying to cut all kinds of corners for this shit. And I know an i9 10900K is going to cost a pretty penny. Let me see about a 10900K. Me a 10 shit. Damn. Damn. Well, fuck, I don't want to do it. Well, okay, Ham. So, what do you think of the? If you're still watching, what do you think of the i7 11700K? Try Walker. Let's see what they got. I'm wondering if the 10, if the 10, the damn, this i7 11 11700K is $320. It's $100 off. Now I know that you thought that the the i9 11900K, you said that was garbage. But what about the i7 11700K? What do you think of that? Because it looks like I might have to go pick that up tomorrow. It would I guess it would give me a lot more leeway to work with than the i5 that I originally planned to put in there. So, let me look at this and make sure that this supports 1200 sockets. But with the number of brackets it had on there. Okay, so the cooler, we're fine on the cooler. Because it's on the Intel side, it supports 1151, 1150, 1155, 1156, 1366, and 1200 sockets. So we're fine on the CPU fan. There's also a B365M motherboard. But the question is that Intel or AMD? B365M. So okay, yeah, I'm reading it up right now. The B365 chipset, the Intel. It supports 1151 for 9th gen and 8th gen Intel Core Pentium and Gold Celeron processors. Yeah, that's the one I was looking at, that Ham, but it's sold out and it's not available. And it's only $75 too. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, Ham, is just oh, you're still here, Ham. I was asking you, what do you think of the i7 11700K for a CPU? It's on sale at Best Buy. It retails for $420 and it's $100 off. So I might go ahead and bite the bullet and just get that. And that way I can keep the motherboard. So from the looks of it, that's going to be the only holdup right now. Now wait for your answer, and then we'll get ready to hang this up. So yeah, I think that's the. How much was the motherboard you got? It's normally $180. I got it on sale, $20 off, $160. Huh. See what Best Buy's hours are. Open until 8 o'clock. Ay, 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 ay. You. Oh, Aerox, I didn't even. I'm sorry. Z490 is for 10th and 11th gen. Z390 is for 9th gen. Yeah, that's what Ham was telling me. You said, then again, you want your son to game on it when he visits, right? Yeah, so that being said, I'm asking for your opinion on the i7 11700K. Because they do have them in stock at Best Buy, and I can pick one of those up tomorrow. And then that way I can stay with this motherboard. And then I can get this thing built and fired up tomorrow. No, I just looked it up. Darkest Saw says they close at 8. It says they close at 8 o'clock. Let me see here. Looking it up. Yeah, all of them close at 8 o'clock. I think they're closing earlier, man, because I think they still haven't recovered from COVID yet. Not to mention that it's about to get warm here in a minute too, so people are not going to be inside. People are not going to be inside so much. So I'm getting ready to Google. So what I'm reading, so I Googled it, right? And I typed in the question, the Intel i7 1100 offers excellent performance for an 8-core chip, but its pricing makes it the last resort. You should only... They say competing chips are out of stock, and you need an 8-core chip specifically for productivity. Hell, right here. I just Googled it. I typed in, is the i7 1100K good for gaming? And this is what it says. Listen to what it says. The Intel Core i7 11700K is Intel's 8-core, 5 gigahertz CPU that comes in at a steep price for what it offers. That said, its performance is nothing to be scoffed at, especially in games and other applications. It may not be the best bang for the buck, but it's still a powerhouse. And so that's the big thing. I want to get this thing up and running tomorrow. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and buy that CPU. Man, yeah, I think it's because I'm in the Metroplex. I had to make some late night trips recently for fans. Okay. So yeah, when I pick up my son tomorrow, I think I'll stop at Best Buy and grab an 11700K. And I think I'll go ahead and stream it. Hold on, let's look at it though. Let's look at this. Let me have a look at this picture though. You wonder if they open before 10 a.m.? I don't think so. So on the back we got a USB keyboard, mouse, display port. See here, two USB 3. So your typical shit. So I'm looking at the pictures, looking at this picture here. .490 chipset, display. So yeah, we'll go ahead and stick with this. We'll go ahead and stick with this and get the i7 1100K tomorrow. Maybe look at the CPU and motherboard bundle total price and compare to AMD price and performance. The AMD equivalent of this motherboard was still $160. So in that aspect, I'm not saving any money. So it looks like the AMD 5800X is the equivalent. The AMD Ryzen 7 5800X actually is more. The 11700K, it says $300 plus, and the Ryzen 5800X is $380 plus. Socket. What the fuck? Lemon 900K. Sorry I'm boring you guys to death, but hold on. $1,100K. Yeah, LGA 1200. Yep, says it here. Just one double check. Okay. All right, done deal. We're going to roll with the 11700K. We'll pick it up tomorrow when I pick my son up. So, with that, I think I'll go ahead and boogie on out of here. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody watching. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a quick bite to eat, and then I'm going to jump on the gaming PC and do some Santa Corsa Competizione. With that, looks like the 11 is slightly better for gaming than the AMD 5800X, and if it's slightly cheaper, probably, yeah, it's cheaper. It's $100 off at $319. So then I think not only that, with the 11700K, it'll leave the option open if I want to upgrade this PC to like a 3070 or something somewhere down the line. So I think we'll go ahead and go with that. God, these ashy ass hands, boy. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and boogie on out of here. Thanks for watching. You guys know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king. And deuces. Merry Christmas, son. So for those of you who want to join me on the racetrack, we'll see you there in a little bit. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.